Hey, 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 what's up, everybody? It's Stacey Storino. How are you guys doing? This is the Stacey Storino channel, the place for entrepreneur moms to come to learn not just more about work-life balance, but how to, despite everything they've got on their plate, become increasingly over time more multimedia and more omni-channel in your marketing approach, so that hopefully you get more sales. Today is day 24 of our 365-day live stream orbit to this channel. Starting November 2019, we will also come out with anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week pre-produced material on top of the daily live streams that we will have. This one hopefully is a quick one, and this is how to work no matter what as a busy entrepreneur mom. Stephanie Jones, finally, I'm not cray busy, so I can see your pretty face and you're loud. Mwah! Hi, Mama. Thank you. Thank you so much, Stephanie Jones. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. So things can get crazy for you as an entrepreneur mom, and you are balancing so much. And there are going to be days, and you've already lived through them, so you know that more are going to come. There are going to be days when everything comes crashing down on you. Maybe it's all on the family side, but work's doing okay. Maybe work is just crazy. You've got tech snarls. You've got nasty customers. You've got more returns today than you've seen in a long time. But home is okay. But what happens when everything goes kerplooey and you really are just tempted to throw in the towel and say, that's it? I forget it? I can't do it? How do you get to work no matter what every single day? It's hard when days like that come crashing down on you. So first of all, I want you to, as soon as you recognize you're in like some sort of death spiral for the day, I want you to give yourself the grace and the space to go, okay, I know I've got a lot on my plate. Validate your own feelings. Don't go stupid me. And if it wasn't for, bad luck, I'd have no luck before. Yes, Roofer. Oh, Stephanie's like, I'm having one of those days. Hey, Barbara Seraphin. Hi, Barbara Seraphin. How are you? Oh, thank you for joining us. I haven't seen Barbara in a while. All right, so Stephanie says, yeah, she's having one of those times right now. She's like, roofer, car broke, orders, girls have homework, and on and on and on, LOL. And you know what? For a lot of us, we have days that are totally on tilt because we're balancing more than maybe, say, I'm just saying a man might balance, because he might be going off to work and he's not really doing very much when it comes to home. You have to take care of the house, spouse, kid, worship, pets, plants, whatever kind of W-2 hustle you might be doing to strap for your business. And then, of course, you've got everything that's attached to your business. And, us not being trust fund kids, a lot of us, yes, I did a video several days ago on this channel. You can go and check the replays. And if you're new around here, click the big red subscribe button, click the bell notification, select all from all the options that come up, because I'm going to tell you right now, 365 days of free live stream coaching going on every single day as I do my YouTube live stream orbit, plus starting November, additional pre-produced videos on this channel. So here's the deal. What do? First, you give yourself the space and the grace, and you don't beat up on yourself, because as women, we beat up on ourselves. Second, validate yourself, because you know that you have so much on your plate that a lot of men don't necessarily have. Some do, but lots don't. They get to go off to work and do their work thing. And maybe you're lucky if they run a chore from you on lunch or going to and from work. Maybe they do some stuff around the home. Maybe they don't. We know that you do everything else or close to it. And that's a lot to juggle before you fold into the mix everything else that you do for your business. So you're going to give yourself the space and the grace. You are going to validate your own experience and feelings. You're going to give yourself credit for everything that you have to juggle instead of coming from that locked up, angry space. Okay. Acknowledge your situation. There's no reason to be delusional about it, right? So that's the whole give yourself the grace and space, acknowledge, and everything I just said. I then want you to process. Okay. I want you to process what's going on, so that you can look and say, do I need to call in the cavalry? Should the husband, let's just say, come home? Do I have to call my mother or my in-laws? Do I have to hire a babysitter? I've got a little bit of scratch for that. I'm going to hang myself by my shoelaces. Can you call in the cavalry free or cheap? Can you get a friend or a neighbor whose kids play with your kids to take the kids and you'll, do that back for them? All right. And then that might clear your deck. You might have a moment to ground, center, meditate, pray, whatever it is that's going to maybe kind of get you back to where you need to be. Maybe you set a timer on your phone and you have a 30-minute bath and you chill out. Whatever it is that you can do to kind of ground and center as you're processing everything that's going on, and you're delegating whatever you can. And that might not be a lot, but something's better than nothing. But then you got to get back down to business, the business of your home and the business that earns money for you. Hello, Transformational Healing. Bye, Donna. I'm so glad to see you here. Thank you so much for showing up. So I do want for you, once you have acknowledged what's going on and you've validated your own experience, once you have processed your current situation, personally, professionally, both, and you've called in whatever cavalry you can for your cheap to try and get something off your plate, right? The next thing I want you to do, so you acknowledge, you process, and then you progress past. Even if what you do, Stephanie Jones says, I lock the door to my bathroom and soak a tub with bath bombs, my favorite. That's a great idea, Stephanie. Honestly, that is a great idea. Use whatever you've got on hand, whatever you've got stockpiled up, use it. Burn candles, essential oils, whatever. Even if it's just praying, grounding, centering, burning a sage bush, whatever it is that you sage bundle or whatever you do, if you're more spiritual as opposed to religious, or you don't do meditation or transcendental meditation, as foo-foo as that stuff is, that helps you to process. You acknowledge, you process, but then you progress past. You've got to put points on the board every single day. You do, with your family and with your business. I've talked about a power hour. We went through that on day 2 of this 365-day series. We're currently on day 24 for those who have just joined us. And so, so we got a lot of days left to go. But I'm ready for y'all. So, in terms of progressing past, you have to be, as I always say, persistent and consistent with your efforts. So I talked about on day 2, the power hour concept. I think tomorrow we are going to go through different variations of how to work when you're working in your power hour. I have talked about the different ways you can split it up so that if in a 24-hour cycle or day, you can't give a whole hour all at once, or that might overwhelm you. Okay, fine. You could do the 2 30-minute, hemispheres. You can do the 4 15-minute quads. Go back and see day 2. But here's the thing. I want you to be able to put some points on the board so that you can persistently and consistently handle your family and yourself, and persistently and consistently put some points on the board during the day. So even if it's a crazy day, and you have to do 4 15-minute quads, time lapse throughout the day when you're starting to gather yourself back, take some baby steps so that you've got the 4 15-minute quads of a power hour for your business during the day. You have to persistently and consistently work your business, because if you don't, it's going to be something that, with the craziness of the rest of your life as an entrepreneur mom with the accent mark on mom, right? It's going to be too easy to say, oh, I'll put it off tomorrow. Like working out. To me, if I don't work out every day, then I don't want to do it at all. Okay, I'm a Libra. I don't like suffering so much. But, we don't do suffering well. But you know what? You might just have to, every single day, do something to move the needle. And if it's not a lot and you have to reschedule stuff for tomorrow when you're feeling better, you're in a better place, you're in a better space, then fine. But I find that the entrepreneur moms that do the best are the ones that do or die situation, put some points on the board every day. They handle the customer service messages because they have to. It's probably emails or messages, right, or DMs. Nobody needs to see you. Hair up in a bun, put on a face mask or something, but push through to at least do the workout for your business and put points on the board for your business. Persistent and consistent. So when everything crashes, I want you to acknowledge where you are. I want you to process what's going on and what kind of quick fixes and free and cheap help you can get just to get through it on the personal end, the business end, or both. So that you can kind of start to untie that knot or snarl that you've gotten yourself into, or that tech glitches got you into, or just a crappy day where it's Murphy's Law gets you. So acknowledge, process, and do what you can to progress past, which takes us to being persistent and consistent, putting some points on the board. If all you can do is let the machines help you in your household for the house, and you can just get through laundry and you set some timers so when the laundry's done, you can get it out, you put some points on the board. Put it away, you're done. Run the dishwasher, set a timer, go off and handle the kids, put out the other fires, and just be happy that you can get through a couple of tasks successfully. You will live to fight another day, my busy entrepreneur moms, right? You're gonna, okay? But don't be tempted to throw out your business or just not do anything for your business, no matter how crazy life gets. You might have to lock yourself in the bathroom, like Stephanie Jones says, sit in the bath, but you might have to also, gosh, the sun isn't helping me today. You might have to put up the social media posts instead of tucking your tail between your legs and saying, it's a crappy day, I just can't, I just won't. If you're not persistently and consistently showing up in social media, let's just say, it's harder to earn the know, like, and trust of the visitors that are coming, the account lurkers that you may have that are repeat visitors, but for whatever the reason, they haven't subscribed or followed you yet, depending upon the platform, and if they do subscribe or follow, you are kind of in a social contract with them that you're going to, continue the relationship and to continue to provide more of what they originally subscribed for. So it does mean that you need to persistently and consistently post and persistently and consistently continue that relationship with your tribe. Your marketing vibe will attract your tribe, which we hope is the right niche for you. Well, they're not going to hang around for long if you go too long without putting points on the board in terms of social media, without putting points on the board with your email list, because if you let your email list rest too long, it kind of rusts. A lot of females, a lot of entrepreneur moms worry that if they email their list daily, near daily, or like once a week or more at the very least, they're afraid that their email list is going to go fleeing because that's too pushy. If every email you send is like, buy my stuff's on sale, my stuff, buy, then it's going to feel like it's too much of a one-way street, not a two-way street. It's going to feel less like a relationship. Once you put enough deposits in the bank of know, like, and trust, your email list, your social media followers are more likely to do what you ask them to do when you do have an ask. Mine is rusty. You're helping me oil it up. Hi, Bonnie. Good to see you here. Aw, good to see you. Yes. So don't be afraid. Even if you have to even if it's just a little baby step, because life's crazy personally, professionally, or both, make sure that you acknowledge where you're at, you process what's going on, you call in the cavalry, you delegate whatever you can, you progress past by persistently and consistently taking whatever baby steps you can do for your family, whatever baby steps you could do for your business, but don't let the day go without a power hour and or putting points on the board. Social media, customer service, engagement, emailing your list. You can email your list about a replay link on Facebook to a Facebook Live. If you're like, well, what am I going to be writing to them about if it's not buy my stuff's on sale? You could be writing to them about your latest blog post that you put on earlier on in the week. You could be teasing them and asking them to go to your group on Facebook or your Facebook page and subscribe or follow, because you're going to have a live stream series coming out later that week. And you could be talking about color, you could be talking about texture, you could be talking about trends. It's not always buy my stuff. You're sharing with them the fun love that you have for whatever kind of field you're in, and they're enjoying it because they like you and they like what you're all about. And you guys will continue the conversation and continue to kind of like digitally hang out with each other. And you're putting deposits in that bank of know, like, and trust. So when you do have a sale, they're more likely to say, oh, I like this person. And even if I don't hear from them like every single day by email, they're putting stuff on their social media every day. They're writing to me. They're providing value and fun and entertainment, even a cool quote card that has something to do with what you all like came together for. If you're in jewelry, it could be quotes about jewelry and fun jewelry and looking pretty or feeling confident with jewelry. It doesn't always have to be buy my stuff. But every single day you have to work on your business. Like every single day you have to work on your marriage or your romantic relationships if you have one. And every single day you do have to invest in your family. So baby step it, but being persistent and consistent is how you can work your business no matter what, every single day. If you rest, you rust. If your business rests, you're going to rust. All right, you guys, I'm going to talk to you later because today is just me hanging out with you, putting points on the board, and now I got to go. But I'm glad I saw you guys, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.